Hey people, it's me, Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Today I am very hungry. I am with my hungry friends and coworkers, Mikey and Jamie.
Hello.
Are you hungry too? I'm so
Yes.
hungry.
I feel bad. There's not a lot to chew on this episode.
Not at all, and it's depressing. And this is my third week doing a podcast where I make cough. Just saying.
Oh.
Hopefully you've been editing out the coughs, Mike.
Oh no, I leave them in.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Do they, that's why the view. That's why the listens have gone skyrocketed. I love doing these podcasts. They're so much fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
People love to review the podcast.
We are getting a lot of reviews. I'm getting a lot of texts, but also in the Apple Podcasts review section, like we're getting some good reviews.
Good.
Yeah.
You seem surprised. They love us.
Keep them coming.
Well, it's because we've gotten a lot recently, which is great. Like we went from like 350 to like almost 600 reviews in like a month.
Are they like four? How many stars can we get? What's the most stars? 5?
We're 5, and we're I think 4.8 out of 5.
What?
So that's
Who gave
good.
us a 4.5?
I know. If we were Uber drivers, that would be a really good rating.
You'd want to ride with us.
I think so.
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, keep reviewing us, and thank you.
Yeah.
So today's episode, you're right, Jamie, is not a lot of chewing. It's sad, but it's happy too because it's a good one. It is the Coffee Shop Swaps episode.
Hooray.
So what does that mean? It means that this whole episode is dedicated to helping you be your own barista.
Ooh.
Yeah. You don't need an apron, but you do need like some special ingredients, and there's a recipe for like an old Hungry Girl classic, one of my favorite drinks. We've got so much stuff going on about how you can make coffee drinks at home for a fraction of the calories with even more flavor.
Cool.
And I have to say, we have a studio audience today.
Yay.
We have my sister in the house and 3 dogs. We've got clapping, screaming dogs. We've got Molly, Lolly, and Bam Bam. They're all here.
They should start a band.
Yeah.
I think Lolly would be the drummer.
I was going to
Molly.
say Bam Bam would.
Oh, maybe. Oh, you're right. Bam Bam. But the new Bam Bam is so mellow. She'd probably play the flute.
Oh, maybe.
Anyway.
Yeah. The Molly, Lolly, and Bam Bam Band.
We're gonna
Bam
put a
Bam
picture. The Bam Bam Band.
Bam Bam Band.
We'll put up a picture. And we're gonna dive right into this coffee with some
Breaking news.
Starbucks delivers. Literally, they've just announced the latest expansion of Starbucks delivers to 5 new U.S. markets: Atlanta, Denver, Phoenix, Philadelphia, and New Jersey, as well as they're expanding the whole New York metro area. So I guess that's probably like Long Island and White Plains and all that stuff, right? Is that considered the whole New York area?
kind of. I'm still stuck on the fact that everything is a city except New Jersey is a state.
Yeah.
So it's like Phoenix, Philly, Denver, Atlanta, New Jersey, the whole.
Are there
state.
cities in New Jersey?
Oh, come on,
Your
guys.
wife is from New Jersey.
Well, but people, when you ask them where they're from, if they say they just say New Jersey.
Yeah, that's true. They usually
They don't give the
He has
city-
a point.
You ask them what exit. You don't ask them what city.
That's so funny because it's like you're right. No one ever says the city,
Yeah.
but the fact that he said, "Are there cities in New Jersey?"
Just exits.
I just
That's
feel
too
like
funny.
it's roads and trees. Every time we drive into Jersey, that's all I see is
and
roads
rotaries,
and trees.
like
yeah.
rotary. Like if you miss your
Yeah.
exit, you have to go 30 extra miles, right?
It's the worst.
And jug handles.
yeah,
That's right,
jug
jug
handles.
handles.
That sounds dirty. Jug handles.
boy.
It does.
So wait, Starbucks is delivering?
Yeah.
So how does the frozen stay frozen and the hot stay hot? Like I say that's weird.
Well, the hot probably hot bags like pizzas, and then the frozen they probably have coolers.
Oh, well, problem solved.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's get some frappuccinos.
Mike, you buried the lead.
Yeah, I did bury the lead. So they're in 16 markets, but they're going to go national in early 2020. So every city is going to have it. I think.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
And New Jersey.
I mean, I
Every
would-
city plus New
Yeah,
Jersey.
I mean, if you live in like a 5-people city, I don't know if it's going to be in every city, but in the big cities, I would imagine, like the mid to big cities, right?
Well,
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
And I may utilize those services now that I know they have hot bags and
Yeah.
cooler bags.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get a melted frappuccino and an ice cold mocha.
Yeah, there you go. But that's not it for Starbucks. So they've also they've released supposedly. I tried to find them and I have not found them yet. But supposedly they're in stores. The peppermint mocha ground coffee. So it's like the holiday flavor of peppermint mocha. They come in ground coffee, K-cups, and Via. Now the ground coffee is calorie free. It's just ground coffee like you would get, you know,
Nice.
like you make yourself at home. Then the K-cups are peppermint mocha latte, which have 150 calories, and then the Via packets have 160 calories, and they're also the peppermint mocha latte.
I've never seen a K-cup with so many calories.
I know, that's a lot. I would thought it was a mistake. That's Jamie actually corrected me. I thought it was part of the 0-calorie one, and she's like, "Oh no, 100."
Oh, you don't. Nothing gets by Jamie.
Here's the deal, because I dug in a little bit. The K-cup itself is just coffee. And then it comes with a sweetened creamer packet, and that's what makes it taste like peppermint mocha latte.
Oh, wait. So I want to know what flavoring the K-Cup has. Then I can fix it myself
Right.
with my own creamer.
I think it's just regular coffee. I don't know.
If it's minty,
Yeah,
well, we
that's
need to find that
depressing.
out.
All right.
Yeah.
Because then we can give it a hack. We can give a tip.
Yeah.
But that's too many calories for like a Via packet. Like, we'll talk about those a little bit later,
Yeah.
but those shouldn't have calories.
Yeah,
Wrong.
that's ridiculous.
Okay. We're ready to dive in.
Okay.
First part of this podcast, we're going to talk about the top 8 must-haves for making delicious coffee shop drinks in your very own kitchen
Yay.
or bathroom or wherever you have a sink.
You know what else we should show is a picture of our Just Brew It coffee station at work.
Totally.
It's adorable.
It's the cutest thing on earth.
Yeah.
It really is. We have a
We should-
sparkly coffee cart.
Yeah. We'll take a picture of you in front of it. How about that?
Okay, or I'll
Agreed.
take a picture of it with my phone.
Yeah. Well, when I say we, I
without
mean
me.
you.
Without me in it.
Oh, okay.
Lisa strongly prefers a selfie to a...
Yeah.
Oh, I just meant I'll take a picture of the cart.
No, we want to see you in it. Jump in the coffee
Okay,
cart.
I'll be in it. I'll ride the cart. Okay, are we ready for these top 8 must-haves?
Yeah.
Okay, don't be shocked.
Okay.
We use most of these things in like every recipe. But okay, first thing is instant coffee. Now, instant coffee has really come a long way.
Oh, yeah. This is not your mother's instant coffee.
It's not the Sanka of yesteryear, the most disgusting, disappointing coffee of all time. No offense, Sanka. If you're listening, it's gross,
Yeah.
right?
It
It's
is.
decaf. But instant coffee now is impressive. I've seen, I think the best of the best is Via. Starbucks 0 calorie Via.
Yeah, they nailed it with that.
Totally. And I usually get the Veranda light roast, but it comes in a bazillion different flavors. I like the 0 calorie ones.
Yes.
Now that we know Via has, some of them have calories, you have to really flip it around and make sure you're not getting into something bad. But there's a blonde, medium, and dark roasts. Those I like those the best.
And
and
that's
they're-
the 0 calorie line. So you want to look for the
Exactly.
ones that say either blonde roast, medium roast, or dark.
In addition to that coffee, one of the coffees that I drink a lot now, and I get this on Amazon, it's sort of hard to find, but it's Nescafe Rich French Vanilla Instant Coffee.
Ooh.
It's so good.
It's amazing.
So yummy. And it's just it's so good in recipes. Like I have a bunch of recipes that use it. And I think is it calorie free? I think it is, or
yeah,
very
I
low.
think- oh, no, it's 10 calories.
Oh yeah, it says it right there. 10 calories.
Zero
But
smart
fat.
points.
Yeah, 0 points. It is great. It may come from another land. Like I think it may come from another country, which is why you won't see it on your supermarket shelves. But it's worth finding. And then another instant coffee. If you like your coffee with less caffeine, I always say go for that Four Sigmatic mushroom coffee. They make that lion's mane mushroom coffee, and people are probably like, "What do you mean mushroom coffee?" It doesn't taste like mushrooms.
No, not at all.
It helps with like focus and clarity. It has all these properties that people love. They
Yeah.
love this mushroom coffee.
Yeah,
it's like
it's-
all the freaking rage.
It's great. It's just like a little single serve packet so you can like throw it in your purse.
Yeah, it tastes good. They've been, all fairness and in full disclosure, they've been a partner of ours. So I don't know if they currently are, but we drink it and we like it.
We do.
We love it. Okay, next up, are you ready for number 2 on the list?
Mm-hmm.
Unsweetened vanilla almond milk.
Yay. A
Preference,
must.
preference almond breeze. People always say, why almond milk? Why not skim milk? Because skim milk tastes not good. And if you have enough protein in your life, I would say there are better tasting milks. The creaminess factor, the non-dairy milks, especially the nut milks, so much of a fuller, creamy flavor, and especially the vanilla, it adds that other layer of deliciousness without any sweetener and with hardly any calories.
Yeah, it is a third of the calories of skim.
Yes, a cup of skim milk, believe it or not, about 90 or 100 calories, right? A cup of almond milk, you could get as low as 25, 30, 35. Anything higher than 35, you're like, OMG, like this is almond milk? Does OMG sound weird when you say it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I know when you read it, it looks okay.
I'm trying
It
to
stands
remember.
for
There was,
goodness.
I know there was
Oh my
something
goodness.
about how you say when you see OMG, you usually say, "Oh my gosh," but when you see LOL, you always say LOL.
Right, that's
Yeah.
true.
You never say laughing out loud.
Never,
No.
ever. Not if you want friends.
And by the way, the almond milk is usually 1 smart point for a full cup.
That's great. And you can find it shelf stable or refrigerated. I love it so much. I keep both in the house. I have like emergency shelf stable almond milk.
So do we. We have like cartons and cartons. We get it from Costco.
Yeah.
Smart people. We're all left-handed and we're all smart.
There we are.
All right, number 3, sugar-free French vanilla powdered creamer. I'm not proud of this list item. I have to be honest. This is one of the things that I'm ridiculed for, that I still have it in my life, because they say it's a lot of chemicals. But I'm telling you, I use a teaspoon of it at a time pretty much,
Same.
or maybe 2. It's Coffee Mate,
Mm-hmm.
sugar-free powder. It tastes so good, and it's so much better for you than the liquid kind because a little goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
And the liquid kind is high in sugar and high in calories. But this stuff, if you used a full tablespoon, only 30 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, and 2 smart points. But you don't need
It
a
would
full
be
tablespoon.
it would be impossible to use a full tablespoon.
Impossible. You have to be
I'm
crazy.
also I'm slightly embarrassed because it's back in my life, but I mean,
Did
you
I
know,
force it on you?
You pick your battles, and I feel like I love rich, sweet, creamy coffee drinks,
Mm-hmm.
and I genuinely believe it's better for my health to have a 30-calorie drink with some of that coffee made in it than to have a 300-calorie Starbucks, even if it were all natural, which,
Way
come
better.
on, it's not.
Way better. And anyone who tells you otherwise, they're just wrong.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're overdoing it.
Okay.
Are you hiding this from me?
I only use it here.
Oh, okay. Because I don't see it at home, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh my
wow, you're hiding
My
it
deep
from
dark
me.
secret.
Well,
no,
'cause-
it's great. It's a good, I don't know. Do you like it?
No, I'm a coffee connoisseur. Like I have.
Excuse me.
He's a purist.
Yeah, so we have pour over coffee at home, and it's really fancy, expensive coffee that we get. So I like the taste of the coffee by itself.
It's so
Not
dumb.
me. I like the vanilla sweetness that you put on top of it. No, I usually, honestly, many times, if I'm drinking hot coffee, black. No sweetener, no creamer, nothing. So I run the gamut. Plus,
Yeah.
I'm not even, this is like a secret about me. I could take or leave coffee. Certain times I'll just have coffee every single day. And then I could go 4 months and say, I have not had a sip of coffee.
Wow.
I don't
So-
think I could like show up to work without. If we were out of coffee, I would have to call in sick.
Yeah.
Thank God that never happens.
Or I would just go to Starbucks and get us coffee. But yeah.
Either or. All right. 5th thing. Oh, no, sorry. The 4th thing. We're only on number 4.
Oh.
Wow, there's so many on this list. Low or no calorie sweetener. I would say for me, it's Truvia. And a lot of people say, do you use artificial sweeteners? I say, no, I try to use natural sweeteners with 0 calories. I used to be big into the other ones, but to me, plain old stevia sometimes tastes bitter. Truvia or Truvia, depending on who you ask, tastes better. So that's my sweetener of choice.
I
But
love
you
it.
can pick what you want.
And it dissolves really well. Some of the others kind of cake up.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is really the secret ingredient that makes everything taste better. And it also makes every day feel like it's 1947.
Can we get a drum roll, please?
Malted milk powder.
Ooh.
Made by Carnation. I've never seen it made by anyone else. I think they're the only game in town. They really own the market. This stuff, people are always like, what the heck? It tastes like, do you like Whoppers? It's like the interior of a Whopper.
Whoppers? Oh,
Whoppers,
I
like
thought
the-
you were talking about
Yeah,
burgers.
that's so.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, I mean Whoppers, the candy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like malt balls.
Yeah.
Changes everything.
Chocolate covered malt balls.
It's so, not mothballs.
No, malt.
Balls. But so they say a serving is 3 tablespoons, which is unheard of. That's a huge amount. Like I'll use maybe a few teaspoons. Even if you used a whole tablespoon, it's 30 calories. So 3 tablespoons are 90 calories, 1.5 grams of fat. It's made with a little bit of sugar. It's made with a little bit of dairy. It's got this like sweet, toasty, malted barley kind of situation flavor. So it tastes like malted balls. I don't know. And it makes so malted milk balls. You know what I mean. Anyway, cut that out if you want. But it makes everything makes everything taste creamy and sweet and smooth. And a lot of people don't know the joys
I
of
know.
malted milk powder.
And I can't wait. We're going to try a recipe later, and we'll give you guys the recipe.
Yes. All right. Number 6, the 6th thing you need to keep in your pantry, cabinets, whatever, fridge area, kitchen, unsweetened cocoa powder.
Yes.
The best. I like the super dark kind
Mm-hmm.
because it's more
Hershey's
chocolatey.
makes the dark kind,
Mhm. Yeah, and a tablespoon has 15 calories or less. Some have 10, I think. And half a gram of fat, 0 smart points, and it makes everything so chocolatey. And it's very bitter if you had it on its own. So you need your little sweetener situation, but it really amps up the chocolate flavor.
I never know how much when you're at Starbucks and they have that in the like the after you get your drink section. I don't know what they call that.
Oh yeah, like
And-
the Fixins bar.
Yeah, and they have the chocolate there in the
And
they
you sprinkle
shake
it?
in. Like how much do you shake in? I have no idea.
I don't know. I agree with you because then it gets powdery.
Six
I
and a
always
half
ignore
shakes.
it. 6.5. There's your
Yeah.
answer.
I love though, like it's not just like you can make a mocha or a hot cocoa, but adding just a little bit to coffee just kind of like makes the coffee flavor pop. It's so
Yeah,
good.
it's like so rich.
Yeah.
It's great. And then the number 7 ingredient, This is a new addition to the list because this product has only been out maybe 6 months.
Okay.
Banana almond brise.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
it's like
gosh.
made with real bananas and
the-
almond milk.
Best thing ever.
Yes, it's there's no words to describe it
No.
because it tastes so real and so natural. It tastes like bananas. It doesn't taste like fake banana, which is like, banana nerds or
Yeah.
runts,
Yeah.
like that gross banana flavor. It's beautiful and it's
Yeah.
thick and it adds texture and you can do so many things with it. And you can buy it at Kroger, Albertsons, Safeway. 80 calories a cup. So like in this world now today, that seems like a lot, but it's still less than skim milk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And I love that it's unsweetened almond milk and a banana. Like that's all they put in it. It's unsweetened almond milk by Almond Breeze, and then they add real banana.
That's it.
Oh.
Just 2 things.
4 smart points for an entire cup.
What? That's good.
Yeah.
And I never have a full cup of it.
No.
Ever. Like I'll have a few ounces at a time. So you could like splash it into drinks. You can use it in with the next thing I'm going to tell you about, which I love also. So number 8 is matcha packets.
Ooh.
Matcha green tea. Very, very good for you.
And fun to say. Matcha.
Matcha. 1 packet, 5 calories. And it's filled with antioxidants. Green tea is very, very good for you. You can make matcha lattes. It's great with the banana milk. I like making them iced.
I would never think to combine the banana milk and matcha.
So good.
And matcha has caffeine
Yeah.
just like coffee.
It does, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of caffeine.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
Yeah.
People think a lot of tea is caffeine free, but or green tea.
Yeah.
But green tea actually has
Green
some
tea has
caffeine.
caffeine. Yeah.
It's very, very, very healthy.
Yeah.
It's actually something I would like to drink more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. I only ever drink green tea when I'm at a sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
Which is like 3 times a week.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess a lot.
So you drink a lot of green
Yeah.
tea. All right, we're going to move on now to hacks.
Yes.
These are things that are going to make you're going to say, "Wow, I need to do this." So here's the first hack. Make coffee ice cubes. What does that mean? It means turn your coffee, like let's say you brew coffee and you put it in your ice cube trays. Or in some cases, I have made it with Via packets.
Oh, so you get like,
The,
do you just like suck on them like lollipops?
you would.
It would take the
You
longest time
might.
to get your caffeine.
So I'm glad you asked because like you're probably thinking, what the heck would I do with coffee ice cubes? Don't put it in your soda. It'd be weird. But let's say you make iced coffee and you don't want the flavor to get all like waterlogged. So if you use coffee flavored ice cubes made of real coffee, your iced coffee is going to be chilled and also stay tasting like coffee.
So
That's
smart.
so smart.
So,
Or if you're having hot coffee and it's piping hot,
piping.
you add a coffee ice cube.
Why
Perfect.
don't the coffee places do that when we get iced coffee? It's because it's always watered down by the like halfway point.
Probably too difficult.
Well,
Yeah.
there's some like teeny chains that do it. I remember reading
Really?
like a BuzzFeed article of like the coolest coffee places and what they're doing, and there was a place that
That's
does
neat.
it.
Yeah, that's great. And more people should do it. I feel sorry for people who don't do this.
Yeah.
I do.
I mean, don't pity us. Like we still live full lives.
What do you mean us? You do it.
No,
Is
right?
Jamie admitting that she doesn't do this? Anyway, no, I know. I don't do this daily either. I have ice makers at home. So.
Yeah, but when you remember it, you're like, oh, I should do that.
And there are people that like to make iced coffee with hot coffee. I am not one of those people. I say no to iced coffee made with hot coffee.
Oh my
Some
God,
people
it's-
just pour coffee
That's
over
a
ice.
terrible idea.
Stupid bad.
No.
Sorry to anyone at home.
But wait,
Jamie's
but
like,
you
we're
can-
cutting that out.
You
Don't
can
call
fix
people.
it. You can fix it by adding a little bit of instant. Like dissolve a little bit of instant, and it'll make it stronger
You
again.
can, but then where you stop?
lot of work.
It's a slippery slope,
Yeah.
and you're like, wait, it's too strong. Let me add water. Anyway, just freeze your coffee. All right, next hack: use a magic bullet. Just use a magic bullet because
End
they're
of
great.
hack.
End of hack. Yeah, I mean, it's great for single serve coffee drinks and cocktails, but the coffee little blended drinks are great. You can even use it as a milk frother if you like that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, just put the milk in, and like it'll shake. It'll mix it up.
It'll shake it up. It'll froth it up. Magic bullet.
Well, I love that tip because if you try to make a single serve frozen coffee drink in a full blender, it like does not happen. You really need that little mini gadget to do a single
It's
serve.
better. It makes the ice better.
Yeah.
I find. Third hack: use protein powder in your Frappuccino swaps, and
Ooh.
it thickens it up. It adds protein. You don't have to use a whole scoop. You could add a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half. It's great for texture and to add some protein to your
Yeah,
drink.
we have some great recipes. We'll link you to.
Yeah, we have so many, right?
Where do they get them?
Oh, at hungry-girl.com/foodcast.
That's where they'll be.
That's our page that you should all go to.
Yes.
All right, next up, the fourth hack: add cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice to your coffee grounds.
Yes. If you are old school and you brew your own coffee like we do, then you add a little sprinkle, and it just makes it taste so much better.
Yes, you do. Thanks, Jamie. But you don't even have like I'll just add it into my like iced coffee drinks too. Like I sprinkle cinnamon everywhere. I know my mom used to brew coffee with the Mr. Coffee machine and put the cinnamon in
Yeah.
with the coffee grounds.
Parents did the same thing.
Yeah, but and don't they have cinnamon at Starbucks too at the Fixins bar?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't dissolve as well, though, if you just add it to your hot drink or your cold drink.
I do it all the time.
Really?
Yeah, but I do, but I don't mind it. Like I sprinkle it in, but it might not. You're right, it might not dissolve as well.
Yeah.
But I still do it. It's almost like the cocoa powder when you sprinkle it on top,
Yeah.
or you sprinkle it on top of the whipped cream.
Yeah.
But no, I'm a huge cinnamon fan.
I'm still stuck on the image of you sprinkling cinnamon everywhere like a pixie, like just going around. Like,
Running around with cinnamon dust. Okay, the final hack. So we get bananas in our house, and we go through phases where like the bananas can sit in a bunch, and 1 week like no one's touched a banana, and the next thing you know they're all like dark brown,
Yeah.
and they're sitting there, and you're like, what do I do? And I don't make a lot of banana bread,
Yeah.
but what I do is I take those overripe bananas and I cut them in half, and then I cut each half into coins, and I freeze them in little Ziploc bags, and then I use them in the frozen coffee and matcha drinks.
Oh.
wow, that is a great hack for people that can't find that the banana almond brie isn't sold near them. Because I bet it gives
that's
like a
true.
similar effect.
It does. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's and it also helps with texture. So you could use it with the banana almond brie, or just with vanilla almond brie, or anywhere you just want texture and fun flavor in your drinks. Like, and you might say, I don't even like banana, but it just makes things taste
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
and not overly banana-y. Believe it or not.
Well,
Good
People are going to
hack.
be like, I think it's a good hack. And people are going to be like, I hate bananas. And you told me it wouldn't taste like banana. But it works, especially as I was saying for texture. Okay. Are we tasting something now?
Oh, I'm so excited. I've been dragging a little bit.
yeah.
All right. Well, I am bringing back, I figured this would be a good episode to bring back what I call my super duper Cocoa-rific coffee malt.
a mouthful.
I know. And like, this was an old recipe when I did it on the show back in like 2011. So I did this on the Food Network show I had, and I'm telling you, that was old. And now it's back, and we updated it with like a few different ingredients, but it's worth it. So this recipe has 66 calories, 3 grams of fat, and only like 2.5 grams of sugar, and it even has a gram of protein.
It's huge too. Like we're each getting like a little
big cup.
4-ounce
Oh,
cup
so
of it.
good.
Wait,
all
can we
right.
cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Are we all? It's funny. Why am I the only one using my right hand and I'm a lefty?
Oh, that is weird.
That's crazy.
Because you've got the notes in your left hand.
Maybe, but I think I would. I don't know. I think I would do that right-handed anyway. All right. So here's what's in it. You want me to taste it now?
Oh my gosh.
It's smooth, creamy. It tastes kind of chocolatey.
Yeah.
It tastes coffee-y. So this is an iced coffee drink. It requires 2 teaspoons of that malted milk powder that I was yapping about earlier, 2 teaspoons of the sugar-free vanilla powdered creamer that I was embarrassed of a little earlier, 1 teaspoon of the unsweetened cocoa powder that I was raving about, teaspoon of instant coffee granules, or you could use a packet if you want, or a mushroom, or a Four-Sigmatic lion's mane, 2 no-calorie sweetener. Well, actually, it's 1. Oh, sorry. 1 no-calorie sweetener packet. That's because you just need a little more sweetness. A 1/4 cup of vanilla almond milk, and a whole bunch of ice. You could use crushed ice. It's about a cup or a cup and a half of ice. And you just pour it over ice. And I guess you could put whipped topping on it if you want. But
Yeah.
it's so yummy.
It's
Super
basically
refreshing.
everything on our top 8 list. You just put it in one glass.
And enjoy.
I
This
bet
is
that
amazing. I can't believe the malted milk powder, like how different, and it just elevates it.
I bet that you mentioned whipped cream, that coconut whipped cream that Trader Joe's sells would be
Good
great with
call.
There's nothing better. And I love, by the way, every time I buy it at Trader Joe's, the cashier is like, this stuff is the best. They rave about it.
that. Yeah. They have it in a really, and in ours at least, a really bad section. Like you would never know
In a
it's
bad
there.
part of town.
If I didn't know about it from the podcast, like I would never even know that was there. Like I think it's like mixed in with like butter and stuff like I don't know. It's just
yeah,
it's in a
it's in-
weird section.
Yeah, it's in the dairy place, but I think it's like kind of near the yogurt and
Yeah.
butter. There's like 3 whipped toppings.
Yeah.
Totally worth seeking out.
Yeah.
Yep, go to the bad part of town.
There you go.
Get it. Okay, next up, what are we doing? That's right. We're trying some coffee-ish, I don't know, products, add-ons, things that have to do with coffee and making coffee at home. First up, Folgers Noir Golden Dusk Instant Coffee Packets. I've never heard of anything that sounded so fancy in my life.
Look how
They're trying to redeem themselves from the comments earlier.
and look at how
the
fancy.
box.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even look at that. It's like it looks. I don't even know what it looks like. It looks like Halloween in a box.
Yeah.
It's like
It's very
orange
dramatic.
and Very dramatic.
believe-
What's the whole idea of it? Is it like a Via?
I think so, and I believe those are the Alps, maybe, or maybe the Andes Mountains in Peru. Is that what they are? Yeah,
Calm
I
down.
don't know. Yeah. Who are you? A history teacher?
maybe.
So this is no calories, no smart points, available at Albertsons and more at fine markets and on Amazon. So the point is, it's like a fine instant coffee. That's a smart
Exactly.
thing for them to do.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because I was just saying, I think that their other stuff is low rent. Personally,
Although Folgers Crystals fooled Jamie at
and
the
that must have
comedy
been
show.
years ago.
Not saying much.
She must have been drinking
It
back
No,
was,
then.
you know what it
was-
is? It was really strong, and I love strong coffee.
Yeah.
And I love it too. Here, let me pass this to Mikey. This is for you.
Thank you.
And there's nothing in this, right? It's just black?
Correct.
Okay. Thanks. I'll take that. All
Fun
right.
fact, somebody posted in the community that they wanted to see pictures of me and Mike, and she threatened me because I must have said before, you can text him, but you can't call him. She goes, I'm going to call Mikey if you don't
Unless
post.
you
Yeah.
post a picture.
Oh, that's good.
It is good.
I like it.
Not as good as Via, but it's good. Yeah, for black instant coffee. It's
Yeah.
definitely better than those crystals.
Yeah.
I think.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Good. All right. Thumbs up if you want a new. It's probably less expensive too.
Yeah.
Because Via is very pricey. And I don't want to speak out of turn because I don't know how much it costs, but I would suspect this is less
Yeah, I
I
expensive.
would
didn't. I couldn't remember, but I believe it's under $4. I think it was like $3.79, but
And how
I'm
many?
not 100% sure about that.
For 6 packets.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
So-
calorie free.
Yep, absolutely. Next up, Califia Farms Barista Blend, unsweetened almond milk, and it's supposed to steam remarkably because I guess almond milk doesn't really. It's notably bad at steaming.
Yeah.
Except for this.
Even says it on the label, steams remarkably.
Really.
Yeah.
Well, why? How else would I have known?
It's so funny. It says all of the latte art, none of the sugar, because it's easy to create foam, and you can actually make latte art in it, which because there's foam. That's how you do it.
Oh, so do we have it steamed?
Yeah, and we're gonna try.
Frothing
We
it?
have it warmed, and we're gonna try adding our little instant frother and see if it works. Not yet, Mikey. First, we have to try and froth it.
May I do the frothing?
Yes, you can have the honors.
Wow, look at the
This
frother.
is a little frother. They're like $6 on Amazon, and
It's a big cup, so you got to really give it a good go.
oh
Whoa,
boy!
look at that.
Ooh, look at it go! Look at it go! It's hot.
It's kind of Halloweenish.
This frother, in case you don't know, it's like a little mini hand blender.
Mm.
It's like a little stick with a thingy at the end of it, and you turn it on, and it goes. Zzz,
Yeah.
zzz. Am I describing it well?
Yeah, ours was rusty, but it's okay. We have our tetanus shots. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, God.
You named it Rusty. Hold on. No, wait. Let's try it. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get.
It doesn't look that frothy.
It doesn't, but
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
feel like it's a giant container of milk. It might need a little longer.
Yeah, it probably does, but for the purposes of
I
television,
mean, it's
or
definitely
radio.
frothy on top.
You can just throw it in that one.
Okay, we're gonna try this. I like the idea of it. Oops, we're gonna need to look at our purple
Yeah.
tablecloth.
Smells good.
Wait, is that enough?
I mean, it tastes like unsweetened almond milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it does. If you can make art out of it and it works, that's not bad. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, is it the best thing I ever tasted? It's
No.
fine. If it
That's good.
froths and it helps people on their quest to make frothy almond drinks, I support it.
Yeah.
I like Calivia Farms. It's a good brand. How many calories does it have, Jamie?
So you get, for a full cup, 8 ounces, 35 calories, 3 grams of fat, 1 Smart Point. And we got ours at Pavilions, which is Vons. You can also get it on their website, Whole Foods, Sprouts.
And Vaughn's is a Safeway type of store, Safeway brand supermarket.
Okay, next up we have Laird's Superfood Unsweetened Superfood Creamer. What is that? That's a lot of the word superfood.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
look at this.
So Laird, it's Laird Hamilton, the surfer. I didn't know
Oh.
that until I was doing the research on it. you know.
Surfer Laird Hamilton's
Which
brand.
I would. It's right on the front. It's a picture of him surfing, and I didn't realize it till after I did research.
And it has calcium from marine algae, and it contains all 4 MCTs. What the heck is an MCT? C6, C8, C10, C12. Wow, it has 4 of those
Yeah.
things. What are those things?
I have no
What's
idea.
an MCT?
Here's what it
feel
says.
so
It
dumb.
adds an energy boost to your coffee, tea, smoothies, and food. The benefits of coconut and aquamine to help you power through your day.
What? All right, let's try it.
Okay. So we dissolved it in a little water.
Okay, a
And we're going to
teaspoon.
add it.
A teaspoon has 15 calories and 1 gram of fat. I don't know. Is this all about the flavor? I'm going to sniff this.
No, I
I'm
mean, it's
sniffing the bag.
unsweetened. So
Wait.
we'll have to see
Oh,
if we
it's
feel
coconut.
super powered. Oh, it is?
It smells like pure coconut.
Yeah, it's coconut.
It smells amazing.
Wow. So you poured that into our coffee?
Yeah, but I dissolved it in
She
water
used-
first.
She used
Oh, okay.
not a lot of it. Let's go. All right, I'll pour. All right, so this is the superfood creamer mixed with. Do we know what
The
kind of
Folgers.
coffee? Oh, it's the Folgers. Nice.
Ooh, it smells very coconutty.
It
smells
is-
great.
I know. When I sniffed the bag of the creamer, it was so
Ooh,
good.
that's good.
Needs sweetener, but it's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I would not. I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It tastes like so. It makes everything taste so, like creamy. It
Oh, it
tastes like
smells
it's
so good.
got a ton of
Yeah.
fat in it.
Kudos to Laird Hamilton.
This is going to be my new obsession.
Yeah.
Yay. Good job, Mikey. Mikey spotted this one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an A plus.
Yeah.
This is really unexpected.
Maybe we can get Laird Hamilton on the podcast and talk about it. He's friends with Eddie Vedder.
Will he bring his surfboard?
Maybe. That'd be awesome.
Oh, that's why you like it. You just want to get good with Eddie Vedder.
We
Well,
found this,
maybe.
by the way. We saw it at Safeway and Costco.
Yeah.
And you can also get it online.
That's amazing. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it tastes. I wouldn't even. I love the creaminess of it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even add. You could add sweetener to it and make
Yeah.
it taste amazing. But I love how full and rich it is.
Super
Mm-hmm.
yummy.
So good.
Yeah.
That's an A plus. All right, next up, we're trying something from Trader Joe's, of course. It's Trader Joe's instant coffee packets. It's called All Dressed Up with Creamer and Sugar. My sister tipped me off to these. She's sitting over there on the couch.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mare. She told us about these, and I was like, 50 calories isn't worth it. And so we said, let's try it. And we're going to see if it's worth it. Because it already has sugar and creamer, so it's for the lazy. Let's say you're lazy.
3 smart points.
Is that what it is? Yeah, for a cup of coffee. That's a little high, but
But it's all dressed up
yeah,
with somewhere to go.
Yeah, your face. Oh, it's so. That's really good. That is really.
Oh,
yummy.
wow. That's like a
Ooh.
perfectly sweetened and creamed
Wow.
cup of
It
coffee.
is perfect.
That reminds me of when you used to go to like I don't know, like to get your car fixed, and you sat in the waiting room of the repair shop, and they have those instant coffee machines. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's so fun. It tastes just like that. It's too funny. That's a thumbs up. That's worth
Yeah.
50 calories.
Yeah.
Good work, Trader Joe's. All right, we're done with our tasting. This is the part of the podcast that I'm really excited about.
Okay.
So Mike and Jamie came to me and they're like, "We found this thing that you can buy on Amazon. It's a vacuum insulated stainless steel travel mug that keeps your coffee hot for 5 hours." I
Yeah.
thought it was 8 hours. It's 5?
It's 5, yeah.
Okay. So Mike woke up at like some crazy hour and put the coffee in
Yeah.
it this morning.
Really just 7:45, but yeah.
Tell people you
Yeah.
woke up at like 3 a.m. Make them feel good.
Well,
bad
the
for
reason
you.
why I know about this is I used to wake up at 3 a.m. before I worked here.
Did you use this?
And this is the
Don't
one
give
that
it away if it works or not.
Wait,
this-
is that your mug?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, is that why it's like all like chipped?
Uh-huh.
I was
So I've
like-
had this for 5 years, so I'm not saying that it's going to work, but because throughout time maybe the insulation wore out. I don't
so
know.
we're trying an old item.
But it used to work.
Okay, it's made by Contigo.
I would
That means
open the
with
top.
you. Contigo, right? Auto Seal, West Loop, vacuum insulated stainless steel travel mug. We're going to link you to this, but we're going to see if it works. It keeps your coffee hot supposedly for 5 hours.
5 hours.
It has been vacuum sealed in the privacy of Mikey's own home and Jamie's own home. And now we're putting it to the test.
And if you like the coffee, this is my pour over. It's very strong because I like very strong coffee.
Oh.
And this is Boca Java.
Oh, I like that coffee.
Yeah. Still warm?
Would I say it's hot? No, but it's warm.
Okay.
It's very nicely warm. And
It-
it's been 5 hours or 6?
We are on the 5th hour, yeah.
5th hour. I mean, it's warm enough to drink it and think you're drinking warm coffee. So, but
Yeah, I mean, it.
Jamie's not impressed.
I'm not. I thought it was going to be hot.
You know, here's the thing: is it used to? I think it's 5 years old. The one that I
Not
have.
a fair test.
So
Not
it
a
might
fair
it might have
test.
worn the insulation might have worn out.
We need to try a new one.
Yeah,
Uh-oh. Anyway, I think it kind of works. I think if a new one might work better.
yeah,
But thank you for sharing your
Yeah, no
personal mug
yeah.
with us.
No problem.
Okay, we're bringing back OG podcast content coming up now, we have something fun. But by the way, if you're enjoying this episode, you might like our Starbucks episode.
You would love our Starbucks episode.
Because there's a lot of like tips on how to order and what to do and
Yep.
what not to do at the shop in case you don't want to be your own barista, you want someone else to be your barista. So check out the Starbucks episode. But we're bringing it back. We have Jamie starring in a round of
All right, the pressure's on, but I am determined to stump you guys.
This makes me feel so stupid.
All right, you guys are going to answer true or false. True would be true, false. All right, you know the rules. First question, true or false? The Guinness World Record holder for oldest cat drank coffee every morning.
What?
Well, I feel like we have the oldest cat in the world because he's like 100, and I've never given him coffee. I'm going to say false.
I'm going to say false also because if that were a thing, I would know about it because like I know weird animal stuff. And if it was like, hey, your cat will live forever, just give it coffee. False, false, false.
True.
What?
Here's the story. A 38-year-old cat named Cream Puff drank coffee every morning plus had a diet of bacon, eggs, and broccoli.
What?
And wait. In case you think it's an anomaly, the runner-up for the Guinness World Record is this cat's sibling who also drank coffee every morning.
But no bacon. I'm starting to feed Jordan coffee.
Yeah.
How do they drink it?
I don't know. It's a good question.
How do they take it?
In a saucer.
Wow.
That's like
crazy.
the best question you've ever come up with.
Yay.
Okay, next up.
Moving on. All right, we're going to change it up a little bit. A standard coffee frappuccino, so a 16-ounce grande without whip. How many full-size Reese's peanut butter cups is it the equivalent amount of sugar? So how many Reese's peanut butter cups would add up to the same amount of sugar in a standard coffee frap? We're going to see who's closer.
This is nothing to do with true or false.
I said we're going to change it up. All right, the other way to do
really
it.
are changing.
The other way, I was going to
No,
say.
I want to play by your rules, Jamie.
Okay, it's better this way.
It's good. It's
I was
good.
going to tell you and just have you guess if it's true or false.
So wait, a regular frappuccino. How many standard Reese's peanut butter
the
cups?
full-sized ones.
I mean, this is Mike's category.
Yeah.
He probably knows how much sugar is
Could
in
be
them.
1.
I'm
could
going
be
to go 2.5 peanut butter cups.
I would say 4.
4 is the answer.
Wow.
The Frappuccino has 50, actually it's more than 4. The Frappuccino has 50 grams of sugar. Each Reese's has 11 grams.
Wow, so 4 was right? How
Yeah.
did I guess that?
And I meant-
must be hungry girl.
I meant 2.5 double
Oh,
chunks.
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Wow, no frappuccinos for me.
All right,
But lots of peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
Last one, it is a traditional true or false, Lisa. True or false?
God.
One of Starbucks' few outright drink fails was the limited release Avo Latte, a blended latte made with, you guessed it, avocado pulp.
That's grotesque. I don't know that.
I said it was a fail.
I don't know if Starbucks would do something so gross. I would say false.
I don't know. Avocado was big for a while. I'm going to say true.
Plus, it has a cute name, Avo Latte.
Yeah.
It's false. However, some hipster cafes do serve lattes in an avocado shell and call it an avo latte.
Avocado. That doesn't sound like.
That does
How do
not
you
sound good at
balance
all.
your
Yeah.
latte? in
I know.
avocado?
They hollow it out and then you put it in and they do little latte art on top and you sip it.
That's cute.
Wow.
But I wouldn't want avocado in my latte.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
that was fun.
Lisa, you did good. You got 2 out of 3.
Yeah. You beat
And
me.
I got an open-ended question. Who expected that? This was fun. I think we should bring back true or false. Text Mike if you like it.
Yeah.
How did I text you?
805-380-8075.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been a very fun episode. If you want to see pictures and get information and be linked out to that fantastic sort of working Amazon find, you can go to the show page, which is hungry-girl.com/foodcast. You should be signed up for the daily emails because we do send daily emails
Yeah.
every single Monday through Friday, and they're great. So go to hungry-girl.com to do that. You can check us out on Facebook. There's a thriving community where Jamie basically is there day and night, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the story with that? What's the story with that community?
So it's our Facebook group. It's called the Hungry Girl Community What's Chewin'. It's amazing. It's got just tons of support from other people. It's got some funny memes, people asking advice and giving feedback. It's awesome.
Very active. And then you could also just like us, review us, share this podcast if you like it. Share it with your friends.
Yeah.
Don't hog it.
And subscribe to it because if you subscribe every Friday morning, you'll wake up and the podcast will be on your phone. So that way you'll never miss it.
I should subscribe to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
I never listen.
You should subscribe to it.
I'm going to.
But yeah, hit the subscribe button on Apple Podcasts, or I don't know where it is on Google Podcasts, but I'm sure it's there
Just
somewhere.
look for the big subscribe button.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, good. Well, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Who knows what we'll be doing, what we'll be chewing? Only time will tell. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Till next time, chew the right thing.